There are more people than you realize who suffer from some degree of hearing loss, and they may not realize how easy it is to get help. All this week, we're going to be delving into this issue with Audibel Hearing. Joining us today is specialist Randy Eade. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So yeah, I think this is so prevalent. I don't think we realize how many people are suffering from hearing loss.
Sometimes we don't. Yeah, that's right.
What are the numbers? How common is this, Randy?
Very common. 1 in 10 Americans.
1 in 10?
1 in 10. And if you're age 75 plus, it's 50% of those people.
And what is the cause? Is it just aging? Are we doing this to ourselves probably more than we should?
There's a lot of causes. You know, if you ask the general public what might cause a hearing loss, they tend to say noise. Noises comes up pretty much on the top. And then, of course, aging, there's genetics in family lines. Sometimes you can say, well, you know, my parents had a loss, my brother and sister.
Is it hereditary? Do you see that a lot?
It can be genetically, yeah, connected. We see injuries. People have injuries or disease of the ear, and even birth defects. You know, you see children with hearing loss. Well, it wasn't from noise or anything. They were born with a hearing loss. So a lot of things. And the interesting thing is each individual is so different that maybe it's a combination. They can't really pinpoint exactly what it was, but they know something happened.
And I would imagine if it's, does it normally happen gradually over time, where it's kind of like that old thing of, you know, a frog in boiling water, you don't know maybe, and so maybe people let this go on too long than maybe what they should, because they just don't know.
Yeah, that's one of the big problems with hearing loss. It is a gradual thing, and the average person waits 7 years to get help.
I'd imagine once they do get help, though, I mean, it's life-changing.
It's amazing. It is a quality of life issue. And people, time and time again, will come back after they get their hearing aids and go, well, Randy, why didn't I do this sooner? And I'm like, I wish you had, because you missed out on a lot of life.
Well, and talk about that, what people are coming in, and what is the effects of hearing loss, do you think? Not only for the person, you know, suffering from hearing loss, but I think with their family as well.
You hit a home run on that one. People don't understand that hearing loss radiates out from the individual to everybody they're in touch with. I mean, the spoken word and then the human touch, I mean, that connects us to society, being able to hear. You know, Helen Keller she was deaf and had hearing loss, and people would ask her all the time, if you could pick one or the other, which would you rather have? And she said, I'd rather have my hearing back. Because hearing connects us with people. You know, I can
the essential form of communication. How else do you do it?
So a lot of people out there are struggling, and at Audibel, we're here to help. Our professionals are trained and skilled at identifying hearing loss and treating that hearing loss and give them back that quality of life that they
Well, that's why I'm excited to have you guys on for the rest of the week, because I think there's a lot of people misunderstand. Maybe they think hearing aids, you know, we'll delve into that later, but it's changed a lot over the years, and there's a lot of options for people than maybe what they realize.
It's changed a lot. We have everything they need to give them back what they want to get, because, you know, we say fit to hear is fit for life, because hearing is related to a lot of things, and we know that it's frustration. Everybody reacts differently. There's a lot of emotions there. There's a lot of denial. People think, if you think somebody's mumbling, you might think it's the other person, not really your hearing. So there's a lot of indicators out there that come up, and people don't realize actually they do have a hearing loss.
Any indicators we should mention this morning? I know that was something we wanted to touch on before we run out of time.
That's one of them. If you think people are mumbling, or you get in a group, it's hard to understand the spoken word, or maybe you turn your TV up too loud, or you notice one of your friends or loved ones is speaking louder than normal because they can't really hear their own voice as well as they should. There's a lot of things there that happen that can trigger come in and get tested, get evaluated.
I think the biggest thing, too, as we wrap up, don't be embarrassed about this. There is help. There's a lot of different options, and again, we're going to delve into this all week. What are you going to talk about tomorrow? What do you want to delve into when you come back?
It's going to be a fun week. It really is. We're going to talk tomorrow about the hearing evaluation. When you come into Audibel, what to expect. What are we going to do? How are we going to approach this hearing loss and take care of it? So we're going to talk about that, and then later in the week we'll dig into the technology, which is amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
It is. It is amazing.
Well, Randy, thank you so much for being here this morning again. We look forward to chatting with you the rest of the week as well. I know you have offices all over the Bay Area. What's the best thing for somebody to get in touch with you and your team? Yeah,
we have 19 Bay Area locations. We have some others out a little farther. But we do have the 800 number on the screen there. You can call, and we'll take care of it from there. I'm sure we have a location convenient to your viewers there.
All right, Randy, thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow.